Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Banff Springs Golf Course, we present live final round coverage of the Alberta Open. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title as we look at the early leaderboard. Argentinian Emiliano Grillo is your leader. He's already at 9 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Oh, well, I gotta hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
Yeah, nicely done. Front right portion of the green and a look coming for birdie. Let's bring in Nota Bogey the third for a look at birdie.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all.
That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll stay at level par. So a par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right, par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dogleg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Got it there, but not quite on target. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. Will certainly help the cause. Well, look at this hole, Frank. A par 3, 192 yards. It is beautiful.
It's called Devil's Cauldron, but with that lake, I think that should cool you down, not heat you up. Just keep an eye on that drop of elevation. For every 10 yards, you should reduce it by a club. So it's going to play some 50, 60 feet downhill.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. The pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Back on the tee here at Banff Springs, 5th hole, 424-yard par 4. What's the setup here, Frank?
Well, it's very tempting to try and hit a draw because that's the way in which the hole is shaped. But the main goal is to make sure that you can take that second bunker, the one on the left side, out of play with that tee shot. Another good tee shot just down the right side, and with that flag cut on the left, you can see exactly where you want to go.
From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand iron, whether it was out of the first cut or up or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand iron, yeah.
Not much left here for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive and a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods, the longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot. That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Pretty good. That all that remains for a birdie 4. Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. He will definitely not say no to that. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water. Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
The distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15 foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now this for birdie.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay at 2 under. So we'll round out the front side here at Banff Springs with a par 5 and reasonably short at only 501 yards.
So very reachable because of that yardage that you just referenced. Hole bends a little bit to the right. You can favor the left side with a tee shot. It's just going to make that angle on the second a little bit easier.
Oh, that is way right. And that ball definitely slowed up a bit. It'll wind up coming down in the heavy rough. Well, that's really a good job right there to advance that ball down the fairway. That came out pretty clean, Frank.
Yeah, clean as a whistle, and now actually in great shape in this par 5.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
Sizable putt from 16 feet.
That one just going to sneak on by. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side.